Hey there. So it's day 48 and it's just coming up to 4 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. I'm all done and dusted with today's bike workout, which I'll talk to you about at the back end of today's video. But I'm just getting my kit ready for tomorrow night's endurance run right now, and I thought I'd take this opportunity to share with you my thoughts on the running shoes that I've been using over the last few months of training. So here they are. It's the Nike React Infinity Flyknit shoe, and I've been using these shoes for around 3 or 4 months now, I think, and I've done around 150 to 200 miles in them. And I just want to say from the outset, before we get into the ins and outs of the shoe itself, that this is, in my opinion, an absolutely fantastic running shoe, and I'd have no problems whatsoever in recommending this as a long distance endurance training shoe to any other athlete for sure. So the shoe itself is designed around this Flyknit one-piece upper with an integrated tongue, and I'm normally a little bit wary, to be honest, of these Flyknit uppers. I just feel that in other shoes the stability of the shoe is compromised in favour of overall comfort, but I don't really think that's the case with this shoe, especially in the toe box area. I felt pretty locked in, even though there was good movement there, and at no point did I feel constricted because I felt locked in, which is fantastic. So that definitely shows that this material is very versatile. I think that stability is echoed towards the back end of the shoe as well. We've got this hard shell design that's multi-layered towards the back of the heel, and I think when you combine that with what's going on underneath the shoe with this huge contact area, I think that sort of explains why this is the most comfortable shoe that I've ever worn on a long distance endurance run. And that probably also explains why Nike are marketing this shoe as a shoe that could possibly prevent injury. Now, I'm not sure what the medical or scientific evidence is behind that statement, but I will say that when you combine this massive contact area on the bottom end of the shoe with the stability of the upper end, and then you add in the triple threat of this Nike React foam, which as you can see is absolutely huge, then all you can expect from this shoe is good stability and a nice, easy, comfortable ride. It's spongy, there is a little bit of spring. You're not getting that sort of kick that you would get from a Nike Next Gen or an Alpha Fly shoe, but at the end of the day it's not built for tempo runs or race day. This is built purely for getting those miles in nice and steady. And these shoes are going to deal with all sorts of terrain. I've took them out on the trail, on uneven roads, and at no point have I felt any sort of problems with impact, just because of that fantastic amount of cushion that you're getting throughout the shoe. The grip on the bottom end of the shoe is pretty good too. At no point have I felt like I've had any problems with traction, and I even took a run last night out in the freezing fog and didn't feel like my traction point or grip on the road was compromised at any point. I think if I had to give one negative about the shoe, and I was being forced to, I would just say that maybe I would like to be a little bit more locked in the heel area. Sometimes I feel there's a little bit of movement there, which can be a problem for some people. I've sort of adjusted to it, but I would maybe like to see that looked at in the sort of next revision of this shoe, because the only way I've been able to combat that is by really tightening the shoes up. And because you've got this one-piece tongue, you do get a bit of lace bite if you do that, but that's me being really picky. And overall, as I say, this shoe is going to be it's just going to be a winner for everyone. I think the biggest endorsement I can give this shoe at the end of the day is that when this pair have run their last mile on my feet, I'll definitely be getting myself out and grabbing a new pair. I won't be venturing to any other model from here on out. So anyway, enough about Nike. Just do yourself a favour and get yourself out onto Nike.com and grab yourself a pair of these. I think I paid £110 for them with a discount when they first came out, and Black Friday this week I think they were going for around £80, something like that, and you could still get further discount to around 60, so that's an absolute bargain. Anyway, enough of shoes for today, and I'll just fill you in on how the workouts went today. I had an hour and a half tempo ride on the turbo this afternoon. It was a trainer road workout called Holt Hill, and the legs held up pretty well, and I struggled towards the back end of the final effort as I did on my previous hour and a half workout. The intervals for today were around 23 minutes each in duration, so yeah, I struggled a little bit in the latter half of the workout, but I got through it, and that was pretty good considering I'd had the 29-minute endurance run the night before, which I was really worried about, which I mentioned in a previous diary, and I got through that fine too. So when you combine the results of these two workouts together, I'm more than happy, and I've had no reoccurrence of pain through the legs or through the knees. So yeah, onward and upward, and I'll catch you on day 69, which is going to be another weigh day Friday. So feel free to leave your messages below and hit that subscribe button for me. Help us spread this channel across the Triathlon Nation. And as always, this is the Triathlon Diaries, and I'm checking out.